Time now for my final guest. Now, I don't have to introduce this man because you know his television hits include The Office and Extras. And on the big screen, he starred in Night at the Museum, Ghost Town and The Invention of Lying. He's just published his new pop-up Flanimals book. He's interrupted his stand-up tour, which is called Science, to be here tonight. Will you please welcome the man himself, Mr. Ricky Gervais. Let me hear you. Ricky, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Yeah.
Lovely to be here.
Yeah.
What a lovely audience. Oh, no, they're drunk.
We give them a couple of shots when they come in. Ricky, this is a fabulous book. I mean, look at that. And you're right about the mechanic. How did he make books like this?
I don't know where they start. I mean, I just had to come up with the stupid animals and draw them, and they did all the engineering. I mean, it's incredible. It's like advanced origami or something.
That's my favourite. I mean, look at that. That is just... I don't know about saying to you, my grandson's going to get it. I'm lying, I'm keeping it. I mean, look at that. Look. I mean, it's just fantastic.
There's the Molf.
You sit there... Well, I was reading it on the loo going... Social services would have taken me away if they'd have found me.
Looks a bit like Alan Carr, that one, doesn't it?
It's got a look at Alan, look. Were you on heavy medication when you thought this lot of?
Well, I used to do it. It's sort of like a labour of love, really. I used to do them to make my nephew laugh when he was sort of like 6, 7, 8. He grew out of it. I carried on to my 40s. But yeah, they're just, you know, I was always fascinated with nature and, you know, animals, and I suppose that, you know, to deconstruct and come up with something weirder than is in nature, you have to go into the surreal. I mean, yeah, you have to go a bit crazy.
They're glorious. Which one's closest to you?
Well, they're making a Hollywood film of this with the people who did the Simpsons movie.
Really?
And yeah, the main character is the Puddleflage, and I'm gonna voice the Puddleflage because it's a stretch, but he's a little fat, sweaty thing. So with a big red face. So I was flattered.
Yeah.
The first film I was ever offered was a biopic of Jockey Wilson. So I've done a long line of. It was.
Really?
Yeah. They said, you want to play the Jockey Wilson story? I went, thanks very much. No, there's nothing wrong with the man. It's great. But, you know, I'm waiting for the Tom Cruise story.
Exactly. Yeah, you want to be the heartthrob.
Yeah.
Now, one of them sounds like a nasty rash. I've had to write this down. I'm
Go on.
The verminal squirm or flungal grindler. Where'd you get these names from?
It sounds even better with a Scouse accent.
Oh, does it? The verminal squirm or flungal grindler.
Verminal squirm.
And the grundit.
Yeah.
What's unique about the grundit?
Oh, the grundit is a yob jammer. He's basically
He's a what?
a yob jammer.
It's a yob jammer.
Well, he goes around attacking...
yobs?
Yeah, exactly, attacking other Flanimals, and he uses baby Puddleflage as water bombs. So, yeah, it's... Now you come to think of it, it's a bit mad, isn't it?
No, Ricky!
Maybe you shouldn't read this to kids.
No. I mean, do you think it's a good bedtime story? You know, you say, I'm just going to read
I think
you
it's
a story,
great because... Because I think kids love that sort of stuff. They love gross-out things, and I like the fact that the parents are going to have trouble pronouncing it, because the kids are better than the parents. They sort of pick it up straight away. But, yeah... It's,
well, look, who do we always remember in the Disney cartoons? It's not Snow White, it's her mother.
Exactly.
Isn't it? You know, Sleeping Beauty is the Wicked Fairy, you remember, because they're the ones...
Well, they're all villains, but they're useless as well, which is nice, so you can feel sorry for them.
Yeah, oh, good, yeah. So they won't, like, be attacking small...
The Molf they're eating a sleeve.
See, I love that. Look at that. I'll just leave this on your bed, so if you scream, it'll get you, OK? Now, shut it. Ricky, you're such a big A-lister now, aren't you? Don't be modest, because you're not a modest man. You are. But you are. No, I'm delighted for you. I mean, it's fabulous.
Yeah, I was just a bit jet-lagged, though, going back and forth to America. I'd rather just sleep. I got into this business so I wouldn't have to do any work. And it didn't work out like that, did it? You see, you've got a suit on and sitting behind a desk. You might as well have kept the job in the office.
Exactly.
I know.
The social security now.
I know, yeah. But you're still signing on. At least I stopped.
Gosh, please. We've never twigged. We've never twigged.